What's up, everybody? Doing a go that stream. I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, I gotta make a tool script, but I can't do that until I have some targets to work with, which means I think I gotta finish the map. Also, I need to open up the map real quick. Um, I have a test one. I don't remember where it's at. Blood Canyon. Wait, that's the GLB. Well, it looks so cool like that. It's got that like teeny tiny world camera. It looks awesome. It's actually kind of sick. Um, Animate shape example? No. No! I need to redo my overlay because I can't see shit. I got my vacuum cleaner, everybody. I'm gonna clean shit Friday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Get all these cobwebs out of here. Well, some of the places I can't even reach without the vacuum cleaner. Unless I tear everything down, I don't want to do that. Hmm. Plant plane. Alright, maybe I thought it was in the tools, but it might be in the scenes. Test world. Test branch. Test world. Test blender mapping world? Yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna test this. I could, if I wanted to, I could take the code, add it to these. Uh, I could add those scripts to the skeleton, and then add all the components. But I had an idea. I was thinking about adding in Blender a clipped cube, which would replace the area. So essentially, what I did for the ragdoll is basically make a an overlay, which would give us the all the bone shapes we want and need for all the grass. Because my original plan was to just use the create physical skeleton default setting, which might not. It's probably not gonna work. um, that's the goat lady. That's not what we're looking for. Canyon. Oh, wait, what is this? Is it supposed to be there? I don't think that's supposed to be there. Let's delete that. This is supposed to be there. There we go. We got canyon grass cluster A right here. So put a tool script on this, which would apply all the things we want to. Right currently, it's just a mesh and skeleton. All these. So we need collision shapes for ragdoll. Collision shape for any. And I can a lot of this I could just copy code from the player tool script, character tool script. Uh, and then do add ragdoll shapes, add shape. Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna jump in that box, aren't you? Yep, he jumped in the box. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. He's a, Please, real. Better watch it. Hang on, y'all. I gotta watch this out. What are you doing? Stop that. You do it all up. I'm back. Alright, let's see if we can get fucking the text editor to actually shut the fuck up. Do I gotta full screen it? I don't understand. Transform. Let's just reset the transform. Transform. Hang on, let me. Where? God, OBS is fucking shit. Is so annoying. Okay, it shows the whole thing. It just doesn't show. Okay, it works now. Cool. Fantastic. I can even change the shape. All right, so we got this is what we need to do in Blender. I think it just, yeah, everything's created. I'm pretty sure. Google bones. Oh, neat. Add area 3D. Oh, God, where it's added. Alright, let's just do a sibling. Because I don't want it to be manipulated by bones. It's supposed to just always be there. It's like a proximity around the grass. Sure. Hang on, I better turn the browser off. I'm gonna go. Well, oh yeah, I got Facebook on my phone. I can just do that. That makes I got two browsers. One of them's got like identifying information. I can't turn that on. It's Friday. I'm up pop that crank arm off, get another one. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go talk to Darren. Check my message real quick. I think for my other game, I'm not going to use physics. Well, I mean, I take that back. I am technically going to use physics, but only as a means to indicate which animation to play. Because I would like to actually manually animate the, because it'd be more artistic and it'd be fun. Not that there's anything wrong with chaos. Adding chaos to your game is fine. Letting chaos take control. It's fun. It's fun. But for the other game, I'd like to have other things. Actually, I know how I could animate. I could just do a procedural, not procedural. God, that sounded stupid. Not, but a dynamic animation that stops and plays midway through, depending on what happens, which would work perfectly. So I wouldn't have to make as many animations. I would just have to make directional animations, like four different animations with a extreme, like an expanded and in a compressed state. So a fully compressed state and a fully expanded state. This is actually something that was done in Halo 1, which I believe was the JMO animation, which had two states. It had a compressed state and a fully expanded state. I did a lot of modding that I never released, which is a damn shame. The only mods I released were for Ace of Spades, Dawn of War 1, because I made a lot of maps. Made it on the hot map pack. That was awesome. That made me so happy as a child. A couple like New Balance mods. That's about it. All the coolest mods I made, I never put on the internet. Just weird. Same for Neverwhere Nights. All of my Neverwhere Nights modules, they're gone. Long forgotten. I just minimize it to make it disappear. Right, to save this scene, let's take a look at the tool script. Oh my god, Fangtail, he's losing his mind. Okay, it goes on the physical bone simulator. If bone name dot equal this, bone name dot equal that. Oh, okay, if bone dot name equal this, bone dot name equal what? For bone and physical bones. Reset vector. Set script. Set the collision. Here we go. For bone and physical bone, if bone dot get child 0 is missions. 2D. Vertical mesh equal bone dot get child 0. False. That's checking for our meshes in the physical bones. Measure, so reset generation. Does this add a physical bone? Does it look for a physical bone? No. Okay, so the physical bone simulator was added manually to the character, which is fine because you only got to add one anyways. But that for grass, that would be obnoxious. Oh yeah, and in the collision, I believe I added individually. Because it's a generic node with a mesh attached to it. I think I haven't done this in a while. I forgot my own stuff. It's a GLB. Yeah, because the scene is a physical bone. So that's how we. So we're not actually creating physical bones. We're drag and drop them in, which we can't do that with the grass. That's not. That's too much work. I'd have to drag and drop in physical bones for hundreds of different instances. So the physical bone simulator and the physical bones are going to have to be generated in ToolScript and then saved. So uh, create and add physical. Well, actually, you know what? In the GLB, I can change the type of anything, right? Right? Probably not, but check it. Oh, let's go to the player GLB real quick. There's a root type. And what about the gun? Isn't some? I know something here has like an empty. I know the map does. Let's check the map. Maybe I can. If it's an maybe if it's a regular node 3D, it gives me the option to change it. Here we go. Can I change this? Nope. I can skip import. I can add collision shapes automatically, which does work. You know, that would work. I can add a collision shape. It can't be static by 3D, but if I can add a collision shape, I could change all the meshes into physical bones, which would save time on collision shapes. I wouldn't have to do that. And then the parent, the empty node, could be the, I could switch that, to change its type to physical bone simulator. Because then all I'd have to do is change the types. I wouldn't have to create add new and all that shit and add a tree. All I'd have to do is just change the types. I think last time I tried to do that, it was like, oh, it needs all your settings. Can't change type. You gotta have the settings. And it's like, I don't just default everything, man. I don't care. Put on default. Alright, so we're gonna try that again. So, script. We're gonna call this option B. Option A for the ideal option. And change it to be simulator. Auto collision using codes. Change mesh. In tool script. Oh, I guess it's already. Because each of them need their own empty inside of its plant thing. So not the crater, not the hierarchy for that contains all the plants, but inside each individual plant, it's going to need a empty object to be turned into the physical bone simulator. The meshes can be reused and changed into a physical bone. Don't care. Like if it loses data, I don't care because we already have our collisions because of the import code. So just swap the types out. I believe that's it. Cancel. I'm going to simulator. So the empty would turn into this, and the mesh would turn into this, and then we'd already have our collision. We wouldn't have this leftover mesh object, which is fine. I'd like how the characters work. I don't have a problem with that. I'm all about saving time, unless I'm learning, in which case, you know, it's not really applicable there. Because I'm learning to save time. I mean, this seems like the best option. That's just so perfect with that. Like, what else would I need to do? Oh yeah, the area body 3D. So auto. Well, I guess this would apply to the area body 3D as well. It applies to area 3D. Change empty to be change mischief. Add one more change another empty into area 3D. Area 3D needs its own whole shape. I'm just adding that because I'll forget. I'm stupid. Save as desktop. Go.2. Problem with option A is the extra empties for the physical bone simulator and area 3D. Well, I don't know, that shouldn't matter because they're area 3D, they're just node 3Ds, which have no settings. So swapping them shouldn't be an issue. The problem is the meshed physical bone. That might cause problems, but we'll see. We're going to try that. Cancel. 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 Alright, so we got everything we need. We did the test already. I guess we're just gonna go for broke. Basically finish the map. And then once the map's done, we'll start adding our tool script. So I think it's Blender time now. Oh, why is my screen black? What the flip? It's been black this whole time. What the fuck? OBS is fucking stupid. Fucking jackass. Fuck off. What happens if I hit play? Does it actually show it? Probably not. Maybe I should just add, you know what, that might work. We'll just add one to the top. Or I could just make it, hang on. Oh, it's doing that shit again. I hate when it does that. Specific window, capture foreground. No, we'll just do capture any full screen application. If I hit play, it should show the game. Alright, that shows the game. Since it only captures full screen. We're having OBS technical difficulties. Ow! My arm. Add another one. We should do, we'll do game. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Son of a bitch! Alright, what if we do capture window? Like we did with Path of Exile. Let's delete that. Let's add a new window capture. Go dot. It's already in use. Okay, cool. Gonna go dot. I'm gonna go to the properties. I'm gonna set this to the Windows 10 thing. Ow, my ear itches. There's like a big black screen, and I don't understand where that's coming from. No, again, it's not. It's not. How does turning Blender off turn Blender on? What? 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 That don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Stupid. That don't make any sense. Fucking God, I hate sneezing. There we go. So I got Blender, I minimize it, now I got Godot. Cool. Now, if I play this, will it show it? It does not. So let's add... Fuck! Didn't mean to do that. Step it. I'm having technical difficulties. Let's add game capture. Hit OK. OK. Put this above Godot. We'll call this Godot full screen or Godot play. Godot. No, full screen. So now that won't show up unless I hit play. Perfect. It's not the right size, so I'm gonna fix it. Transform, fit to screen. Fuck off. I really wish you'd stop asking me that. Oh, it doesn't exist yet. I gotta. Now I can do it. Why is this not in the correct size? Transform. Reset transform. Fit to screen. That's really strange. Ah, there we go. Fuck! God damn it, stop it. Such a dick. There's no. It won't let me edit this. That's not Godot. What the fuck is going on? Game Capture 2. What the fuck is this doing up here? Go away. Jackass. Oh my god, Godot. There's too many fucking things. I gotta hide some of this shit. This is just too much shit. Godot game window, which is at the Gmax. Do I really need Gmax or just delete that? Joy game projector. I think we do need that. Alright, we got my avatar. We got Godot play, and then we got where'd my game window go? That's Path of Exile. I'm gonna have to make another game. Game capture, no, specific window. Put this at, yeah, we'll just call that one game capture at the top. Transform. Reset transform. Put the screen. There we go. Oh, such a pain in the dick. There you go. And now switch it back to full screen. Didn't work. It's on top of the thing. Let's try again. Fuck off. Fuck off. There we go. Oh, we had 2 game captures on, which was causing issues. Then I want to hit escape, go back to Godot. If I minimize Godot, it's black screen. If I maximize Blender, we get Blender. OBS should be here, browser here. Notepad there. So Notepad's on top, it's the browser, then it's Blender, then Godot, in that order. Oh, oh my god. No. No. Let's stretch. Stretch. Oh. Alright. I'll switch my clothes real quick. I'm almost done. I'll put my belt on. Alright, I'm back. Deodorant time. So once the map is done, and the physics, or at least when I run around, the physics is working. I think I'll finish the player character, or at least get her back to where she was before I decided to re-art everything and stuff. I have to make sure her chainsaw's on, all the animations are working. Probably add the physics collisions and stuff for her attacks, because she doesn't have her attacks programmed yet. The melee attacks, except the kick. But once the map is done, she's sorted out, I'll finish the enemy, because he needs to be painted and rigged. The animations should be transferable. Oh, I'm gonna make his gun too. Is it Alt H to unhide? I guess not. That's strange. Okay, it's the other Alt. It's picky. It's okay. I'll just have to manually fix all of these. Alright, let me go into edit mode. Alright, so we got a rig. We got our grass. We have the parent. So we need a double empty area. Because the clusters have to have an empty in order for them to be a cluster when placed into the map. Just as a way to save time, so I don't have to place 5 individual things. Smelly good, Sprite. I had air dry my socks. They didn't dry properly. Okay, so it needs to be a sibling of the skeleton. I'm not sure how to do that. Because I deleted the armature. Would I just have it floating in space together? That won't work. But I tried importing all the elements separately, and it just doesn't. The animations don't work very well doing it that way. I think I need to make an empty that gets deleted, that the rig and something else is parented to, and then this is parented to the rig. Yep, that's what I need to do. I have two empties. Fine, put this up here. I don't know, I feel like they should all have the same origin point now, think about it. What the hell? It's an apply. There we go. Why does it reset back to, you know, I don't care. Boop boop boop. 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 Alright, are these wet anymore? I don't feel wet. They're mostly dry. Oh, the tippy toe feels wet. This. Nah, I guess it's fine. I'll get a rash if I don't dry these now. Sweaty feet. Ah. Mm. Okay, so I'll parent that. So I gotta make another empty, which is gonna be the physical bone simulator. Damn. It might be better just to add this in code at this point. Where would the area body 3D? The area body 3D would be a sibling of the skeleton. So now we need to at least make this thing. And then have it get deleted, even though it's the parenting. So like it will delete this, but hopefully keep the other two as siblings. This will be parented together. And another empty. No, we'll just add another empty. I would like it to have the same origin point. So we'll move it to the top. But I'll change its origin. So it's origin. I guess you can't do that for empties. That's really dumb. Oh well. You just have to live with it. 3D. Hi, Spears. What's up? You missed it. I was kicking ass on Path of Exile. I beat another boss. And I think I completed another area or something like that. I forgot. Oh, I got the notepad working on OBS. There we go. Let's call this BP parent. There we go. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. This is basically just what I need to do since the plant plane actually works now. Documents. There's other stuff, I think. What other notes were there? A to B armature interaction? No, it's not showing up. That's strange. Oh, I need to set by exe. It's not set to. Okay, I know. Hang on, it's set to something else. Capture method. No. Well, yeah, saying executable. What the fuck? Ah. Oh, match type. Fine. Same type. There we go. Same type. I fixed it. No, I don't want to turn Godot on. Son of a bitch. I'm always misclicking. A to B armature. I can't actually read what's on that. There we go. Yeah. This is a really old note. This is at least a year old, probably. And it's also old. What is this? I don't know what that is. That's old. Also old. Oh, that's not. That's just the wrong thing. I don't know why it teleported on me. I was trying to open this. It's a little janky, but it works. Mallow. Yeah, I fixed the grass. Do you want to see it? Here, I'll load it up real quick. Give me a second. I'm fucking really slow today. I don't know why. Uh, oh, I know why. It's because the fucking bike. I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. Damn battery ran out. I'm just gonna open up the Risk of Heresy example because it's faster and it works. It's the intended way. The other one works too, but it's a little different. Oh crap! Hang on, I gotta minimize Blender. My bad. Oh, not a real heart attack. I'm just exaggerating. My battery ran out on my bike on the way back from work. So I did a 6-hour shift, busted my ass as a janitor does. Had to ride my bike back, and the battery died on me. Also, the crank arm's broke, and I gotta replace it. Is it Grass World? It's Grass World. There we go. We're in Grass World. It's kind of like jiggles when you touch it. This would be an opportunity to add sound effects. So the not the area 3D, but the I want to say the physical bones, probably. You know, it would be nice, Spears, because every bike I ever had, including my motorcycle, breaks down. It's ridiculous. Oh, how'd I fix the grass? It was just a bunch of bullshit settings. It was mostly just settings. It really wasn't the code. I mean, the code had a logic error in it, but it was like really minor. It was mostly just physics settings. They're really annoying. The most primary the most important setting was the in the Skeleton 3D. Or no. I lied. The physical bone simulator. The influence. This is super important. The influence was set to 1, which was causing it to stretch out to infinity. I set it to 5, which that helped a lot. The other problem was the layers. So you want to mask it on 1, and you do not want the root bone. You do not want that. You only want the upper bones, because if the root is animated, it just pushes the whole thing around. with just the two bones, it keeps it anchored to the ground. Another problem, which was a glitch, which was my fault, was when you go to test it, the physical bones, they get pushed around in space, and if they fall off the map, the whole damn model melts. And my test, I had it on the edge of the map, and I was like, why is the plant melting? It's because the damn ragdoll fell off the map. So if you do this method, you need to create an invisible plane that it can fall onto. Otherwise, if it falls off the map, the damn thing will start to melt. So basically, in order from most important to least important, influence, number one. Number two, correct layer setup. And then number three is make sure your ragdoll doesn't fall off the map. Otherwise, it's just gonna act really funky. The logic, I probably written the code several times and it worked fine. It's just because of my settings were all fucked up. I wasn't getting a proper effect. I didn't realize I couldn't really test the code correct, or I couldn't test the code properly because my settings were all messed up. So yeah, it was fighting me in every direction, and I just didn't realize what was going on. My advice would be always play test with visible collision shapes, because that helps let you know what the hell's going on. Alright, so this one's done. It would not surprise, like when I save up and get a new motorcycle, it would not surprise me if it breaks down. I do. It's actually a really reliable bike. It's just the damn crank arm broke. That's like the least expected part to break. I think maybe somebody tampered with it at work. I don't know. It's on. I'm gonna put $40 down for a new crank arm, so that won't happen again. I got new tires on it. They're really good tires. The battery seems pretty good. Like I can go really far. I need to get two batteries. I'm trying to save up for a motorcycle. That would just, I would have more time in my life, and that would be great. It takes an hour and a half to get to work, and an hour and a half to get off of work. And it is annoying. So my 6-hour shift turns into a fucking 9-hour shift because it takes 3 hours total on transportation. Even if I take the bus is just as bad because I got to take 4 buses. I'm not a big fan of IGN. Yeah. Well, hour and a half there, hour and a half back. It's 3 hours. I work about 12 miles from where I live. But it's on a bike trail, so I feel safer. The other job is like 9 miles away, but there's no bike trail, so I'd rather be on a bike trail. I've been doing it for years. I've been doing it for like 10 years straight. That's what you got to do when you're poor. This is what capitalism does. It fucks up everything. It's actually 24 miles because 12 miles there, 12 miles back. It's technically 24. I tried to get transportation. My first motorcycle fucking broke down. God, I hated that. That motorcycle pissed me off so much. I punched the gas tank and left a fist imprint on the gas tank. I was so mad at that damn motorcycle. God, that thing was so dangerous. It just wouldn't stay. The motor would shut off all the time. Why does this look so funky? Okay. You know, in hindsight, I think I did this wrong. Because I can just swap the material out. I don't think I need multiple of these. Because I could just swap the material. And it would swap all of them. Well, I'm a solo dev. So, well, I guess it's not entirely true. I got voice actors now. Basically a solo dev, minus the voice actors. Right now, I'm working on the map, but my brain is fried, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this without breaking everything. Oh, stretch. Oh, God, stretch. It's kind of too late now. The map is almost done. I already put the grass on it, I think. I can't remember. If I put the grass on it already, I screwed up. Might have to just delete it. Let me go to the map and find out. If I didn't put the grass down, then we're good. I'm ready to go. It looks like I'm not a dummy. Okay, cool. I wasn't stupid. I made the correct decision. The grass is still here. Alright, cool. Delete that. We don't need that. Cool. I was not stupid. I did this the correct way. Alright, that means I can update these libraries without consequence. And since it just uses a material, I don't actually need all this crap. I could just use the one. And then just swap the material. Oh, wait, hang on. Then I can't have different colors. How long have I been working on Risk of Heresy? I don't know, not very long. Like, on and off for like a year. I've been working on it constantly this year. I'm almost done with it. Because level 1 is basically done. The base combat mechanics are done. I just had to disable them because I changed the artwork and the weapons and shit. And how they attach. I changed all that. So I gotta reattach everything. And then the combat will be back. I redid the artwork on the enemy, so that's got to be re-rigged and painted. And then once that's done, I can finish making all the maps, and then the user interface, sound design, acting, and after that, I just got to finish all the other characters because there's extra characters. The enemies are easy. You know, once you make one enemy, you can make all the enemies. That's not at that point. It's it's all the same shit. Oh, I gotta add multiplayer, but apparently that's just you could just drag and drop that in. Supposedly that's really simple. I gotta make some like graphics options too. I'm gonna add the ability to disable physics. That way, like an older computer can play it. I'm actually working on 2 games. I'm working on a card game on my phone because I'm insane. That one's not too far off. It's almost ready to be in like the gameplay mode. I'm probably gonna skip the play testing phase. It's probably just gonna go like after I play it and beat it myself. I'm probably gonna have my friends. We're gonna stream it. We're probably gonna stream it once, and I'm immediately gonna release it after that. But this is going pretty quick, actually. Like, I don't even have, like, if you want to count the literal hours, I've only been like, anytime I worked on it, I only worked on 2 hours, at most 4 hours at any given time. So I haven't actually got a real, like if we treated it like a full-time job, I haven't even got a whole year in it yet. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm not worried about that. If anything goes wrong, because it's a free game, it's not like anybody's got to pay for it. It's going to be free, so if there's any problems, people are going to tell me about it. Like, oh, okay, I'll fix it. Then again, I'm very confident that there isn't going to be any issues. Because I'm not the kind of person. I mean, I could still fall prey to this. I'm not saying I'm immune to it, but generally, when I code, I know what my logic's doing, and I know what the code is doing. I understand it, right? Anytime I'm coding, it's not like there's some, like, oh, it works. I don't know why it works, but it works. Like, I don't. That's not really a thing with me. I understand the code, so I can foresee glitches. And like, okay, if the player does this, or if this happens, this is going to cause a glitch. Like with the grass, if for some reason the player figures out how to boot the grass physics, it will explode and stretch out into spaghetti. But I don't care, because that would be really hard to do in my game. If they figure it out, at least it'll be funny. I don't care. It's not going to hurt anything. The reason why I don't want to do a proper play test is because that's just too much work. I just don't have the time for that. I just want to get the game done, put it out there. If something really bad happens, I'll just fix it. And then it'll be like it'd be fixed in one day, update it, done. Because it's not a big game. It's a small game with a lot of replayability. Also, it's free, so it's not like I'm taking anybody's money. But if people want to donate, that's cool. Big donations. Because if I get enough donations, I could do this full time. I could start making games all the time. It'd be great. That's all I want to do is make games and play games. and then donate to charity. Oh, it's in the wrong button. I'm a socialist, so I can't sell games because it goes against my morality. I believe in socially funded projects. I'm not doing like microtransaction shit either, unless it's like cosmetic. But that's if I feel like doing it. Probably won't because that would require a lot of stuff. I'm a socialist. I don't believe information should be barred either. It's like kids shouldn't have to pay for school and college. That should be free because that kids are the future of the world. They shouldn't be forced to pay for something that requires the world to keep turning. Like the gears of the world require a future generation, and we don't even give a shit about them. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I make like if people feel like they need to give me money, they can. I mean, I'm not. The game's not even done, so I don't even really want to talk about that. But I have a Patreon for a reason. Because like it basically it just boils down to, let's say well obviously I'm gonna finish my first game if I don't die in a car accident. Uh, Once the first game's done, if people like what they see, if they want me to make more, like I won't be able to make them fast enough because I have a full-time job. So something would have to change in order for that to go in order for that process to go faster. Yeah, I also you gotta watch out for the AI. Although I unlike a lot of people, I was super into like debates and stuff and like uh information searching up like not peer review or I guess what was the word cross referencing because I was used to be a Christian and then I was watching a lot of like debate videos and I became an agnostic and I became an atheist. But I did that when I was really young, like 13. And I was also listening to talk shows too. That exposed me to a lot of different opinions. And I was listening to those ever since I was like 8, 9 years old. So yeah, I yeah, yeah, exactly. I was super into that when I was young, so I kind of avoided a lot of that misinformation garbage. A lot of other people they didn't do that when they were young, so they're vulnerable to lies. And also, it's worse when they're not computer literate. Like they don't know how to use the internet. They just see something and believe it. Ah, I can't wait to get a motorcycle. Oh my god, it's dangerous, but I feel like it's safer than a bike, just because I can speed up. I won't get ran over. Get into a different lane. Pull over if I have to. Speed up and pull over. I mean, exactly. You're exactly right because that's how Trump got elected. He's a fucking con man. He con. He got the first time he got elected. He conned everybody. It was a fucking farce. And they're like, oh well, maybe that was just a fluke. Let's try again. It's like shooting yourself in the foot and being like, ah, God, it hurts. Oh my God, ah. And then after the pain wears off, you got another bullet in the gun, and you're like, well, maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe the gun didn't actually put a bullet in my foot, and a hole in my foot. Let's try it again. You shoot yourself in the fucking foot again. That's how stupid that is. There's like 30% of Americans that are actually dumb as fuck. Dumb as a fucking box of rocks. I don't know what to do about them because they support literal demons. Because they're just too dumb. They're too dumb and scared to understand that what they support is abhorrent. Ugh, my brain. I guess I could just create another material. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, I don't need all. There's just too much shit in here. We don't need multiple of these. Clear those. And then minimize this. Oh, other Alt H. Why is it so whiny? Where are my objects? Yeah, I mean, like fantasy demons, some of them are kind of cool, and I think could be good guys. It just depends on which fantasy. If it's Freerin, they're actually really bad. You don't want those. Those demons are pretty rough. They like eating and killing. They are not your friend. D&D is a bit different. It's a gray area. Some of them can be really awesome. You know what this reminds me of? I was complaining about Path of Exile the other day because it was like breaking my immersion. But it actually addressed it when I fucked that boss and I beat it. The goat demon and the Scion, my character, she was like, the goat people deserve freedom from you, wretch, or something like that. I forgot the exact quote, but she's like, yeah, freed the goat people, or something like that. Because I guess he was like because he was a god, so I guess gods can kind of just do whatever they want. They're assholes. And she like, yeah, so she freed him. And I'm like, whoa, it addressed it. I was like, holy shit, I didn't expect that to happen. I thought it was just like, dumb game logic, kill everything. I mean, it still is that. It's still kill everything, but at least it was addressed. So that was cool. Fuck. This is such a pain in the ass to delete. Oh, you know what? I labeled it, thank God. Wait, ground rock. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's undo. Undo. Canyon grass. Grass B. Yeah, these two. Take those. P, parent A. And I gotta make a B. Hide that. I'm so confused right now. It's just, here, we're just gonna clear these. I'll re-add. I am beyond confused. That's right, it has to be a, it's gonna be part of the collection, that's right. Move to collection grass. A. There we go. The Bam. Alright, that's done. Oh my god. 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 Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna remake the clusters. I fucked this all up. This is all screwed up. I think it is, anyways. Okay, maybe not. I might still have it. I don't have the money to do that, unfortunately. Because in order to multi-stream, that costs money. Unless there might be a free way to do it, but I just don't have the time. Um, uh, Also, the only thing I'd put on Twitch, the only thing I'd put on there is like games, like when I stream games. I prefer just to do it on YouTube though. Unless it was like automated. If I could automate it, I wouldn't care, but yeah. Also, I kind of hate Twitch. The company kind of pisses me off, but YouTube pisses me off too. I'd have to learn how to do it. I don't know how to like simultaneously stream. I don't know how to do that. Damn it. Fuck, I'm gonna have to hide this. Yeah, exactly. Alright, there we go. Holy crap, we got it. Alright, let's add a collection. You put this up here. And oh my god, this is a fucking mess. It's because of how Blender does it. I can't move. Like if I want to have a an asset library in a single file, anything that requires grouping, if it's a grouped asset with multiple objects together in a single asset, they have to be in the origin point of the world, which is so fucking annoying. So it just makes it a mess. I gotta hide everything. It's annoying. I wish there was an easier way to do that, but there is not. I mean, I could off-center the origin, like put it over here and have the origin in the middle, but then I won't have my origin won't be even, and that's kind of annoying in and of itself. There we go. Greatest B, greatest cluster A, make a new collection. Wait, do I not? No, I don't need A or B. That's right, because I could just change the material after placing it. Keep forgetting that. All right, I'm confusing my. There's just so much garbage here, and it's confusing the shit out of me. That means I don't need this. Bring this back. Copy that. Hide this. Paste into here. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is all this? Delete all this. No. Alright, what's going on? I don't want this. Go away. Parent A 001. Which I think Godot actually fixes that. That is actually something that gets fixed. So that's fine. Yeah, I'll see if I can look into that, Mallow. I had to do it on the weekend. I'm just so damn busy. I want to have a little easier day today because my dad's going to take me to work. But after that, I'm going to have to take the bus, which doesn't save me any time. It saves me money, but it does not save me time. Fucking buses are stupid. We need a fucking goddamn bullet train already. God damn it. If there's a bullet train, that'd be. Oh my god. As long as it went everywhere, it would need stations in every area, so to speak. Oops. There we go. We got our grass cluster. It's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can re-add this to. So we'll go ahead and unhide all of this. Add this to asset library. Should pop up in there. Sweet. Then I can take this. It should have. I've got all of our empty areas. Ah, fuck! Son of a bitch! I forgot something. God damn it. Fuck! Forgot 2 things. Ah! All this shit. I got just brought out like, yeah, it is. The automobile industry lobbied for it. They wanted it this way. That's how they make all their money. Bastards. Remove clear asset. Yep. I gotta go back. I forgot to add the fucking area. Oh no, I deleted it! God damn it, David. Oh my god. What is wrong with my brain today? I'm so stupid. I lost all my intelligence. It's hard to breathe. I'm dying. I'm dying, everybody. This is fucking stupid. I think it's all the cigarette smoke in this house. If it gets any worse, I might have to fucking get an inhaler or something. It's fucking bad. Yeah, the area 3D. Here we go. We gotta add an. I gotta add a cube to this. I forgot to add the collision. Actually, there's more. I gotta add a lot of collision. Think about it. I gotta add the collision to the thing as well, which would be parented to the bone. I think. Yes. It'd be parented to the bone, and then I change the bone attachment to a bone, physical bone. And I just change the type in ToolScript to Toad, I believe. Oh my god, my brain. Yeah, I'm just really slow today, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. I had breakfast and coffee. Maybe I'm just worn out from yesterday. It don't matter. I'm still making progress. I got my little notes and stuff. Running out of time. I wanted to fucking work on the map. Add a mesh cube. So we're gonna add a cube. The question is, should I let this overhang underneath it? Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Just have it flush. I think that's the correct move. Before I do anything, I'm gonna have to take the mesh and we're gonna have to flip the normals on this. Add a material because you're not allowed to fucking do anything without material, which is really weird. I think. Maybe not. Maybe you don't need a material. Hang on. I just meant today. Today I'm just slow as fuck. I'm like, I already know the answers, but I'm like making sure I'm doing everything. Like I'm triple checking everything for some reason. I don't know. All right, maybe I do need the material. Area 3D material. Displacement settings. Spheres, dude. I just want to backface cool this, man. That's not serious. It's volume surface. It has to be in here somewhere. What the fuck? I can't even remember how to backface cool. Oh my god, this used to be. I fucking hate New Blender, man. New Blender sucks cock. God damn it. It used to be a setting and it was so easy, and I don't know where it is anymore. I'm so fucking frustrated. Why do they gotta change shit? It used to be so easy. I just press a button and I was done. Like, all I had to do was flip the normals, and it would automatically be cooled. Ugh. God damn it. And I gotta use a stupid node editor, which adds like an extra 5 or 10 minutes to everything I do, because I can never fucking remember how to do it. God damn it. Oh my god. I really need to make my own 3D modeling program. This is just all these fucking settings I don't need. I don't need none of this shit. Son of a bitch. Ugh. I gotta look it up. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. God fucking damn it, Blender. I just want to backface cool. Like the most basic shit. Like, how do I fucking do it? God damn it! Ah! Oh, here it is. Backface cool camera. What does that even mean? Here it is. Oh my god, I don't like this at all. Camera. Thank God I found it. I was right there too. I just didn't see it. Oh, thank God. I hate when stuff changes. I've been using Blender for a long time, so that I'm still not used to this new setting. Like this is like completely different. I'm not actually angry, everybody. I'm just being silly. You would know if I was actually angry. I get it's not good. It's not pretty. It is not pretty. I haven't been actually angry in a long time. The last time I got legit angry was when that bus didn't show up. Ooh man, that was bad. Oh, my ear. Oh. Oh, Q-tips. Oh, I love Q-tips. Uh, so it wasn't its own ragdoll that was causing the dinging. So I think I can change the size of this. You know, I better double check before I do this, because that's a problem if I fuck that up. Alright, we're gonna open up grass test world. I'm gonna minimize this. This is after this test, I'm just gonna end the stream because it's getting close to that time. Grass test world. Let's play the scene. Okay, so the area 3D is, I can't even fucking see it. Where is it? There it is. It's right on the edge of the plant, which that seems to work pretty good actually. You know, that works kind of fine. What if I made it smaller and just ruin everything? It works perfectly fine. I'm about to break it. Every time I edit something, something bad happens. Alright, let's go into top view. Okay. Just, and then go to perspective and then just take a look at how skinny this is. Okay, so that's if I make it slightly skinny. Let's try to see how that works. Out of curiosity. I think I like that more. Because you can touch it without it going crazy. You can touch it a little bit, like this. I guess it doesn't matter. That's the important part. It doesn't matter. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. We're going to go with the smaller box. I may or may not regret that and be really sad. But it seems like it's working just fine. So we're going to go with the smaller size. With that said, this has been almost 2 hours long. I got to go to work soon. So I'm out of here. Spears, you have a nice day and night. Everybody else that's here, have a nice day and night. And then before I screw their username up, I'm going to go read it. Mallow, you have a really good night, or day and night as well.